Hi, I'm Dr. Jane of AskAnAlly.com. Lots of you have written in about relationship issues, and never more often than during the holidays. Needing Suggestion asks, we are going to my boyfriend's parents for Thanksgiving. Every time we do this, we get into a big fight. His parents are nice, but they make me a little crazy, and my boyfriend will do anything to keep the peace. He and his younger sister never stand up to them. I usually put my foot in it, and then he's mad at me, even when he agrees with me. He wants us to get along and have them like me, and that's that. How can we do it differently this time? I want to have a good time together, and this is our big vacation this year. Dear Needing Suggestions, I'm glad you asked this question. I think lots of people have this kind of stress during the holidays. It is my belief that when we are visiting our partner's family, it is our job to hold our primary relationship as the relationship to nurture. It is our job to help our partner negotiate the stress of juggling two worlds. We are our partner's support team and support staff. And I believe it is our job to do whatever the partner says will make it easiest and most enjoyable to the culture we are entering, as long as it isn't morally apprehensible to us. No, it is just as important that the favor be returned when you bring your partner to your friends and family. Having said that, I also believe there are some tools to try which might make it better for both of you. 1. Before you leave on your trip, sit down and talk about worst and best case scenarios. Ask each other what you might need if triggers come up, how you can help each other. When might you be at your best and your worst, and what will each of you need when you are at your worst? If you are both triggered at the same time, how do you want to handle it? How will you be able to not take it personally if one of you can't seem to manage to be there for the other one? These are the things that are really important to talk about first before they come up. 2, if possible, how can you take time alone together? And then come up with a backup plan. 3, each of you name one thing you would really like on this trip and plan how you can make it happen. If it's harder to do than you thought it would be, which can happen when there are others involved, what else could you make happen instead? Even if it fails and it falls through, decide how you'll know your boyfriend has taken it seriously. Discuss it in detail. 4, consider giving each other little gifts throughout the trip. They can be handmade or tiny, whatever, but little tokens. Some couples like this sort of thing more than others. If gifts aren't your thing and your boyfriend thinks, things are ridiculous, think about what else you can give to each other. Things you could say to each other, things you could do for each other. Because gifts come in all kinds of packages and non-packages. How do each of you know that you are cared about? That's the important part. 5, each of you think about what you need to relax. What can you give to yourself? Do you need some time alone? Time to journal, to bathe every evening, to read or go to a movie or special foods? Think about how to be your own best ally. Support each other in making that happen. So, don't worry how his family interacts. Your becoming the problem will not help anything. Focus on your relationship to your boyfriend and take time to focus on yourself. When his family starts to drive you crazy, go take care of yourself. Families, all families, have plenty of stuff. You will all have a better time if you keep your sense of humor, think of things you love about each of them, and consider it a gift to be included in your boyfriend's life. This holiday can be better than it's ever been.